every year that goes by, I get just that little more desensitized to the atrocities content creators are willing to commit when they're given into their intrusive thoughts. 2020's mere existence almost made me give up on the entire human race, almost entirely due to every country being unable to wash their hands properly. This guy was the most powerful guy in my country, and shockingly enough, Luke, yes, that Luke, was a credible source. That reason alone is why I refused to shake a person's hand. While 2020 was the peak of despair for me until Undertale came along, 2020 walked up, said hold my beer, and showed me the absolute worst of humanity. And this time it wasn't stupidity, it was evil. Pure evil. The worst acts a human being could ever commit were happening back to back. One of these acts happened around a year ago exactly. On the surface level, it only looked like she wants to bang her dog, but it was later revealed just how depraved she really was. A child groomer, cult leader. Now being a zoo was just one big part of this massive shit show. A shit show led by the infamous Hypnotist Sappho. But before that, this video is sponsored by me. If you have watched my other videos, you should subscribe because this statistic being this low brings me an emotion I don't truly understand.
That's rough, buddy.
I have a Twitter and a Discord. Oh, artist, we're also doing a Halloween contest where you can win a free shout out, but I'm probably gonna shout out anyone that participates anyway, but like you'll get a super shout out. It'll be really cool. Now the most important part. Subscribe to my alt and Teddy That Draw's YouTube channel because she's an amazing artist who drew the thumbnail for this very video. Whoa, are you serious? Anyhow, ad break over. A small recap on Hypnotist Sappho before we get into the recent stuff, which most would call clown behavior. There is a bit of context I need to give for like any of what I'm about to say to make any sense. So on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, no, just hear me out, please. A video got released out of nowhere titled Coming Out About Things. And this video was bad. Like the worst video I've ever seen. Maybe it was released as a joke.
I am a zoophile. You did not mishear that. I am a zoophile. I do not have a thing for humans. I am more attracted to dogs like German Shepherds. If you are willing to stay and listen to my view and explanation, that is the point of this video. It is to show that there are ethical guidelines.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think
Are
you're
you,
dumb.
like, medically speaking, are you like,
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
A joke would have probably made the situation much easier. But of course, we're dealing with a zoophile who was so manipulative she tried to quell backlash by dropping a self-admission of a crime on the 20th anniversary of a national bloody tragedy. I couldn't breathe. I felt the need to bring this up one more time because what I'm about to tell shouldn't surprise you. The only reason Sappho even came out about this wasn't because of some pent-up feeling or some bullshit like that. It's because someone threatened to expose her. So she decided, what if I expose myself? Get used to this because she tried to pull this when she got exposed as a map. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, after a good long week of mocking, hello, editor, show the mocking, you fat fuck. Look, I'd go more in detail, but I've already made a video on this, and if you couldn't tell, I'd rather skip this whole bit. So then she fucked her dog, and then she came back like she was Jesus Christ. Wait, what the hell am I doing here? It also came out that she was a child groomer. And by came out, I mean she exposed herself again because some other person was about to expose her, because that's how you do business, kids. It's much easier for her to expose herself and control the info being spread than let the truth come out, right? You know, for a person who loves to say, and I quote, love is love, you sure do love to hide this shit. There are multiple instances of Sappho putting minors into situations that would be described as grooming, with a very chilling story about Sappho attempting to send a child phantom touch. Phantom touch would have allowed her to genuinely make this minor feel physical sensation. Nothing more needs to be said, because I'm scared that if I do, I'm going to actually throw up. Before any of this happened, Sappho had already been removed from a lot of furry communities due to her sexting a minor. This even predates her video coming out about things and all the other shit that happened as a result. It's almost like dating an actual child is frowned upon in every single society that matters. British society, if I didn't make that clear. The rest don't matter, fuck America. The farms got involved and oh my god, they completely destroyed her. The farms probably did the best thing they've ever done and released so much information about Sappho everyone and their mothers were aware of her. I'm surprised she isn't in jail right now. When other content creators started bringing these actions to light, this was the response a lot of people turned to. Hey Sappho, why are you texting a minor? Nah, fake news. Of course now Sappho was feeling the pressure. She was feeling it so hard that okay, I swear I'm not bullshitting when I say this. She lied and said she was being put in a psych ward, which surprise surprise to absolutely nobody was bullshit.
Liar! I don't buy it!
Either that or she learned absolutely nothing. Kiwi Farms and I go a long way. They're petty insults who would love nothing more than to bring me down. I know you are listening. You assumed you could make my life hell through your speculation and hearsay, but now it's my turn. Hi everyone, my involvement with the DKF's campaign is over. I'll be shedding the name Hypnotist Sappho for good. After DKF's task is complete, it's yet another sacrifice for mommy, but it's got to be done. I assure you I'll be back, but as just another fellow zoo. Notice how Sappho immediately came back right after Kiwi Farms got removed from the face of the planet. Thank you, Carefuls. Just a little 4,000, that is not right. Thank you, honestly. I'm feeling like Jesus right now. Haha, segue. Before Sappho made her, long-awaited return, she actually pretended to be dead. Once again, I'm not memeing, no /J, I'm very /SRS skull emoji. Hey everyone reading this is Valerie's partner. I'm sorry to say this, but Saturday morning she killed herself. No information will be held in the public for safety issues for her family and loved ones. I'm sorry to anyone that was close to her. Please do not contact this account. A death completely surrounded in mystery of literally no details given. I'm sure this is totally real. Once again, I must say that this is a lie for anyone who is somehow out of the loop. And just to read off the list one more time, this person nearly got exposed for some of the most deplorable shit a person could ever do twice, came out as those things as a manipulation tactic, uses Wojaks, which is by far the worst thing she's done by the way, and when people actively tried to get her rightfully arrested, she faked her death to get the farms off her ass. And then the very second the farms were gone for good, she comes back to glow. Go fuck yourself. I'd say Jesus Christ, but Sappho seems to be a fan. Have a group of people? Check. Die? Check. Come back to life? Oh, Sappho was actively using an alt account when she was quote-unquote dead, by the way. No, Sappho was great, not manipulative or anything like that. Ha ha ha. I want to kill myself.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
But technically she wasn't lying because she was dropping the Sappho moniker, except the parts where she literally pretends to be dead. Okay, look, can we just move to the outro already? This isn't the first time she's done this either. She tried to use a 13-year-old getting grounded as outrage bait to gain sympathy. What gets me the most is how she managed to delude herself so much into thinking that what she does is correct. She managed to convince herself that wanting to have intercourse with a dog is fine. She thought that having sexual relationships and grooming a kid were entirely valid because, quote, love is love.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
And it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing either. Sappho is probably one of the smarter people on the internet. She released her video on 9/11 so people would focus on another thing. She compares zoophilia to the LGBT community. More importantly, she managed to build up a literal cult with like-minded people. It's all just one big power play. It doesn't matter how much the negative backlash is, as long as other demented, brain-damaged dog fuckers can listen in too. I should apologize. Not for getting mad, but for insulting people with actual brain damage. You could have 3.5 brain cells and probably make more sense. I'm getting a cat soon and knowing that these people exist makes me scared. We're done here. Sappho's gone and made her return to the internet, still on the same shit. To be honest, I'm kind of sick. I don't really like talking about people fucking their dogs for 10 minutes, but hey, that's the job I've taken up. Please watch these videos for more context of the claims I made. Thanks for watching my video because I might be gone for a little while. I'm gonna take an hour to wash off all this grime and shit from reading the script. See ya lads.